We are gonna set up free weights today. She is at the tail end of therapy. She has come really far, so now we're doing more weight training exercise to get her back to working out. I think that's a good plan. It shows you more confidence that you're ready to discharge quicker. So last time we did 8 pounds, so today we're gonna try 10 pounders and some kettlebells, just to get her back to the gym and back to doing things she wants. She is recovering from a shoulder strain, which she got at work. She works in a school with kids, injured her shoulder that way, and so we've just been working on strengthening and getting her back to function, back to work, and so she's back to work now, and that's all good. And now it's just that higher level back to the gym because she is a young patient that wants to work out, and so that's what we have to get her back to. Here we're working on overhead lat pulls so that she's elongating her lat. She can reach overhead, which is great. Weight bearing after a shoulder injury can be very challenging, and now we're throwing on top of that the ball in this movement. I love this exercise because it's good for that shoulder strength, but it also totally fires your core, and it's actually way harder than it looks, right, Victoria?
It's
yeah. And this used to be so hard, like you couldn't get through full sets.
I did 5.
Yeah,
sorry.
and now we're up to 10, and she's killing it.
So this is definitely something that's new to me. I work in a school setting, so I've seen like a lot of like PT with, ball work with my kids in terms of building skills, but I've never seen it in kind of more of a rehab setting. So it's been really interesting to kind of learn all of these new exercises.
How does it feel?
Good. Heavy, but
Okay.
good.
Okay, hover, reach. Yes. Okay, here we go. Big squeeze. We're just doing 6 because it's heavier. Good job. I love the 3-point row as we're hinged over, so we're not relying on this hand that's down for weight support. It's just for balance, right? So it's just supporting her. She's really focused on squeezing her back as she pulls back, and this is a really functional movement for people, right? Like very rarely are we bent over, perfectly rowing. No, for her, she's with kids all day. It's going to be a lot of one arm reaching out to the side, another arm's reaching for a kid. Well, that arm is actually pulling something. And that's an exercise you can really easily do at home with a single kettlebell. So now you're going to do a tap, push and tap. The hand. Yep. Yes. The shoulder blade sits on the core. So if you have a weak core, there's no base of support for your shoulder. And you're just setting yourself up for weakness. This is a Vasopneumatic cuff. So it's going to wrap right around her shoulder. Ice packs on the inside. So this has been a great tool for her to help decrease inflammation and in general manage her pain and soreness. So Velcro's all around her. And then it connects to almost like a mini air compressor. It's going to fill this with air to help give her a squeeze. Stays on for 15 minutes, but if she's frozen, she has to come off early. Otherwise, she just hangs out after her treatment. And so she only has one more session after today. Yeah, hopefully Thursday we'll transition to a home program and we'll go over exercises. On Thursday we're going to retake her measurements, right? Check her goals, make sure we've accomplished everything that we want together. And then otherwise we go over exercises. She's gonna, basically session's gonna be yours. You ask me questions, we go over whatever you want. And then she'll be free. Awesome. Yeah. We went over what weight she has at home and we customized our plan based on that. And that's why we really didn't use the pulleys much the past few treatments because she doesn't have access to that. And so that's not maintainable for her.
Exactly.
And so dumbbells was her thing, and so that's what we focused on.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, and that's something like starting, 2 or 3 sessions ago, I talked to Allie and was, really concerned about that because I wanted to make sure that I was able to do these things at home and was able to do exercises with things that I had available to me at home. So that's why we've been kind of working more with like the free weights and the ball and things like that. I coach lacrosse. I'm an assistant lacrosse coach, so it was really important that I kind of get all of those motions back to be able to do those freely without any pain. So I'm looking forward to that. I do some gardening. I have 3 dogs, so a lot of just active things that I need on a daily basis.